Hello, I'm Cyril, and this is my sixth case to lab experiment. And in this, we have to do activity diagrams. So, what a activity diagram is? An activity diagram is used to document workflow in a system from business level down to operation level. So, the components of activity diagram is activity states. These are actions that are done by an object, and these are notation for this is a rectangular box, rounded rectangular box, and then there's transition, that is from where to where the transition is taking place, that is from which object to which object. And then as swim lanes. Swim lanes divides the activity according to the objects by arranging them in column format and placing activities by the object within that column. And then initial state shows from where it is starting, where is the entry point and the initial activity state. It is denoted by a black circle, shaded circle. And then there's final state. It shows the end of the workflow, and it is a round solid circle surrounded by another circle. And there is a synchronization bar, that this is when two objects shows when the work is done in parallel or activity is done in parallel. So let's move to the activity diagram. So this is the activity diagram. So here we have, these are swim lanes, these rectangular boxes down, big boxes are swim lanes. These divides the activities in objects, and here is an activity state. This is a synchronization bar. Here we have the initial state, and in the end we have the final state, and then there's transition here. So first, inside the human resource swim lane, we have interview, GD and aptitude, and then there's a personal interview. So these things work parallelly, the GD, the aptitude test and the personal interview. And then after that we see if the person is rejected or selected, and if selected, then it goes to the next synchronization, so I mean swim lane. So here we have reviewing, focusing, structuring, and after that we have drafting. So after reviewing we have, it comes to general ideas, and after focusing and structuring also it comes to general idea, and then the person is evaluated, and then it goes to the next swim lane, that is hierarchy of workflow. Here is the final testing of in the person who has been interviewed, and we are going to test the project that the person has done, and we'll see if it is satisfied or not. If it is satisfied, we issue it in market, and if it is not, we return the employee after correction. So if it is satisfied, it goes to next swim lane, that is payroll and engagement. So from here, if project is successful, we grade the project, and we give the succession salary and the monthly salary, and then we make payment. And once the payment is made, we go to the feedback swim lane, and from there we go for the client feedback. If it's positive, we close the documentation. If it is negative, we ask for the improvement and then close the documentation. And now like here, when it was not satisfied, we'll go for the addressing needs swim lane, and we'll ask for correction if any, and then we'll look into the reference books and project guide, and then ask for time extension. And then after all this, we'll go back to the hierarchy of workflow swim lane, and again we're going to test the project. So after all that, after the closing of documentation, we have the final state. So here our workflow finishes. So the initial point here states the starting of the workflow, and the final point here states the closing of the workflow. So this was the sixth experiment. Thank you.